Namaste. In this video, we will learn about the Global Positioning System or simply GPS. It is a technology that helps us to know our exact location on Earth. From finding directions on our phones to tracking vehicles, GPS makes our daily life easier. GPS or Global Positioning System is a technology that tells us where we are on Earth, whether on land, in the sea, or even in the air. It works with a group of 24 satellites that send signals to receivers on the ground. These satellites circle the Earth non-stop, giving coverage day and night in all weather. A GPS receiver finds its position by measuring how long the signal takes to arrive from at least 4 satellites. By combining these times, it can pinpoint a very accurate location using a process called trilateration. The more satellites it connects with, the better the accuracy is. GPS is used everywhere today, from finding directions on our phones to guiding airplanes safely. The Global Positioning System or GPS works with a group of satellites that orbit the Earth and send signals to receivers on the ground. To find location, the receiver needs signals from at least 4 satellites. Each satellite sends the exact time and its position, and the receiver measures how long the signals take to reach it. Using this time, the receiver calculates distance from each satellite. When distances from several satellites are compared, the receiver can find the exact location on Earth, including latitude, longitude, and even height. This process is called trilateration. There are 24 satellites in the GPS system, so at least 4 are always visible from anywhere in the world. The satellites carry atomic clocks that keep very precise time, and which is very important for accuracy. GPS is made up of 3 main parts called segments. The first is the space segment, which includes satellites that orbit Earth and send signals. The second is the control segment, which monitors these satellites, makes corrections, and ensures they work properly. The third is user segment, which is simply all devices on the ground like phones or navigation in the car or any receiver that picks up these signals. Each part has a unique role. The satellites provide constant coverage, the control stations keep them healthy and aligned, and the user devices turn the signals into useful location information. When these 3 segments work together, we get accurate, real-time position and navigation anywhere in the world. Now let us look at more closely at each of these segments. The space segment of GPS is made up of satellites that circle the Earth. These satellites send signals all the time, and our GPS receivers use those signals to find positions on the ground. Each satellite follows a fixed path, and together they cover the whole planet so that users always have access. Notice how they are spread evenly apart, like a web around the planet. This arrangement makes sure at least 4 satellites are visible from any location, which is needed for accurate positioning. Think of it as like lamps in the sky, always shining signals down to us. Without the space segment, there would be no GPS because it provides the link between space and Earth. Here is how GPS control segment works. The control segment is a network on the ground that manages and checks satellites in space. There is main or master control station shown as a red star that controls whole system. There is also a backup station shown in gold star. Green triangles are ground antennas that send commands to satellites. Blue circles are monitor stations that watch the signals from satellites and check if everything is working right. There are also yellow triangles and purple circles, which are special stations with extra roles. The whole network keeps the satellites in right place and makes sure GPS is accurate for everyone on Earth. All of these stations work together to make GPS reliable every day. The user segment is a part of GPS we see and use every day. It includes devices like handheld GPS for hiking or exploring outdoors, navigation systems in vehicles to show directions, cameras that add location details to our photos, and special equipments for engineering surveys that helps workers to measure positions on the ground. These tools use signals from satellites to tell us exactly where we are. So whether we are driving or taking photo or working on a construction site, or essentially, GPS helps us to find locations quickly and easily. It has become an important part of our daily life and work. GPS is a powerful tool, but its accuracy can change depending on many factors. The first factor is the number of satellites visible to the receiver. More satellites means better accuracy. Another factor is the position of those satellites in the sky. If they are too close together, accuracy decreases, but if they are spread out, accuracy improves. Tall buildings, mountains, or even dense forests can block satellite signals, creating errors called signal obstruction. The atmosphere also plays a role. Atmospheric layers like ionosphere or troposphere bend or delay signals, which can affect precision. Multipath is another issue where signals bounces off from walls or buildings or water before reaching to receiver, causing confusion. Even the quality of GPS receiver itself matters. High-end receivers calculate positions more accurately than basic ones. So while using GPS feels simple on our phones, many invisible conditions shape how precise it really is. Understanding these factors helps us to know why GPS is highly accurate in some places but less reliable in some other places. This knowledge is very important for everyone who uses maps or navigation in daily life. GPS is used in many important ways that affect our lives every day. In agriculture, farmers use GPS to guide tractors or plan fields for better crops. In aviation, pilots rely on GPS for safe flying and landing. Recreation activities also benefits like for hikers and explorers use GPS to find routes and avoid getting lost. When disasters happen, emergency response teams use GPS to quickly reach people and places where they need help. Marine navigation depends on GPS, so ships and boats can travel safely over oceans and rivers. These examples show that GPS is more than a map in a phone. It helps us with farming, flying, finding fun outdoors, keeping us safe in emergencies, and guiding ships around the world. GPS technology is a part of many careers and activities, making our world more connected and efficient. Thanks for watching. Namaste.